Alright, watching the next video here. I think Pikachu's recommended to me a while back. Finally getting around to watching it today. Alright, so this is a video from Memoria, posted a couple months ago, called This is the Future of Gaming. Quite curious about that, huh? Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
The Xbox Kinect was a mythical device to me as a child who only had access to a lowly Nintendo Wii. You're telling me this computer can see me, track my movement?
How's my back look? Stretch time for... Oh no!
And I don't even have to have all
Yeah, have you guys ever heard of the Xbox Kinect? Yeah, it was pretty bizarre back then. I mean, the Wii console had motion controls, but the Kinect could somehow see your whole body.
those white dots on me and be a cast member of the greatest movie ever made, Avatar by James Cameron, but simply stand in my own living room? It sounded crazy. I mean, I've never heard of that before. It must be the future of gaming.
A moment as significant as the transformation from the square-shaped movie screen to CinemaScope, making it possible to even change the paradigm of storytelling and of social interaction.
I can't wait to see where this technology is in 15
I can't
years.
wait.
Welcome.
Yeah, the Kinect was a really bizarre piece of tech from what I remember. Yeah, just a Nintendo 3DS. I've had every single Nintendo console because I'm that gal, cringe as it is. I like Nintendo. And this thing is a Switch too. I've never had an Xbox, so I never used the Xbox Kinect myself. But I did have a friend who had a Kinect, and they told me how bizarre it was. So I wonder if Memoria here is gonna tell us about what the Kinect is like. Oh, we have a Famicom? Oh, dude, that is cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's a really awesome console. Yeah, let's hear about the Kinect here.
To Xbox time. I'm already overwhelmed. There's a weird, creepy image of me in the corner that looks like something out of Paranormal Activity. It knows where my hands are. We're starting with... What's it called? We're starting with Kinect Adventures. My Goodwill had, I kid you not, 30 copies of this game. Okay, I've cleared the area. I've moved my couch across the room. I'm all alone. I have all the room in the world. Could someone with no room do this?
They could not.
I think not. To pause the game or bring up Kinect Guide, hold your arms in this position. Is this like scary? How does it know? Who is that? Who actually is that floating in and out of existence? It's me.
I think you mean it's me, M-I-I. Can you imagine how like mind-blowing all of this was 15 years ago, back in the Stone Age, dude? Yeah, it was so bizarre to think that this machine knew what you were doing. Same with the witchcraft motion controls of the Wii. Like how did it know I was swinging my sword this way? Or how did it know I was jumping by doing gestures? Yeah, it was the most bizarre form of witchcraft there was. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. We're gonna do, I mean, it's called Kinect Adventures. I want to do an adventure. So let's do that.
You're on the adventure team now, so get ready for some amazing experiences.
The team is made up of different ages and backgrounds.
Yeah, to be honest, guys,
Yeah,
I'm
wait,
already a little bit...
Look at that. Don't they look like discount Miis? Or like poor tortured Miis who were stretched out and made to look like this? Yeah. It's like the Miis were like, the Miis were revolutionary, dude, and everyone tried to copy the Miis. Try to, replicate their success, but they realized that the Miis were charming because they didn't look like humans like this. This is just terrifying, dude.
The team is made up of different ages and backgrounds.
Yeah, to be honest, guys, I'm already a little bit tired of standing here, just from setting it up. I don't like how he's fading in and out like that. Win 2 bronze medal challenges. Listen, I'm at the mercy and the whim of the game, okay? Just start. Is it just all gonna be mini games? Why did I think it was actually gonna be an adventure? Serve with either hand, block the ball with your body. Oh gosh. Oh no. Why am I, it's like I suddenly forgot how to control my body. The controller is my body. I know how to like move my arms and legs, but suddenly I'm seeing this 3D form and I'm going, wait. How do I move?
I forgot how to walk.
Hey. Oh,
Give us it.
Go for it, man. Oh, okay, I see, I'm flailing. Oh, what the fuck? There's so many. Yo, this is real, I'm really moving. I don't have to go to the gym today. Where did all those
Yeah, wait, who needs DDR? Just flail your body about. That's all the exercise you need right there. That's gotta be so bizarre. I wonder what it is about seeing your form, reacting to your movements on screen that causes such a disconnect, right? 'Cause I remember thinking that even back in the Wii U days, I felt like a strange disconnect. Like, it was hard to get into motion controls because of it. Isn't it bizarre? I don't know. I don't even know how to describe the phenomenon. Because I remember the DDR, they had the Wii balance board, right? And the game could sense your movements from just a balance board. And it would throw me off so much. I never even used it that often because it caused a disconnect in my brain. Isn't that weird? It's so bizarre. Yeah. If you want fitness, just play Just Dance. There you go. Or DDR. Dance Dance Revolution. That's a good way to get your exercise in.
Balls come from last time, huh? Oh, maybe those are like, I see what they meant about needing a lot of space. Maybe those were like power-ups. Guys, I cannot fucking aim. This is really revealing a lot about my coordination. Oh, I almost ran out of time, but I did it. It's the first game, I'm getting used to it. Bah.
There you go. Yeah, flail about.
Here's my strap.
Yeah, get
It's working.
Get them all.
I tell you what, it was working.
Yeah, there you go. That's all you gotta do.
3 rounds, right? That's the usual. Usually stuff like this, you do 3. And then you take a break. You did not take a picture of me. You did not take pictures of me. I did not consent to photography. You didn't tell me you were taking.
The console took pictures of her? Wait, what? It took pictures of her?
And then you take a break. You did not take a picture of me. You did not take pictures of me. I did not consent to photography. You didn't tell me you were taking pictures. Okay, rub it in. What the hell is this creature? What the hell even is that? I didn't know they were taking pictures. Now I gotta act nonchalant. Okay, guys, I'm doing this one.
Okay, dude, that's creepy. That's creepy. Oh my gosh, it takes pictures of you, dude. What the heck? That's gotta be a bit embarrassing. If it captures a picture of you mid movement and you're like, and oh, dude, that's creepy. Oh my gosh.
Nonchalant. You know what? There's a delay. And the problem with this is there's a delay. No, this is nonchalant. See, this is nonchalant of me right now. As little movement as possible. Because chalant people are moving all over the place. Oh.
Yeah, I think the delay causes that mental
Keep your eyes
disconnect
open.
too, I think. Yeah, that mental disconnect I mentioned earlier. Because there is a noticeable delay. Yeah, oh my god, that would suck. I don't have a Kinect, no. I never owned any Xbox consoles, like, except for maybe a Wii back in the Stone Age. Before my brother took it, he took the Xbox. It's like, okay, fine, but but yeah, I never had a Kinect. I had a friend who did, but I never played it because it was at his place. I've never gone over, but yeah, he told me what it was like. So it's just so bizarre to see it in action here in this video. If there is a delay, I think that's probably what causes the disconnect. You move your arm and you expect it to catch your arm in real time, but it needs to calibrate and and then catch up to where your hand moves. So if your quote body doesn't move like your actual body, that does cause a disconnect. The human mind is so strange, isn't it? Yeah.
Keep your eyes open so you don't miss them. So this time, let's see if I looked cool though. Let's see if I looked cool doing it. That one was good. That last picture was good. That looked like I was trying enough. But I was a little bit non.
Was the photo also describing her actions? Giving it your elbow. So not only is it taking pictures, it's also commenting on the way her body is moving. Oh no! All it would see is this, my face here. That's all it would see, my face. Oh my gosh. If I ever played with a Kinect, I would definitely cover the camera. That's usually what I do, right? Yeah, 15 years ago, motion controls were revolutionary, right? I mean, it was the Wii's code name, I think, Revolution, and it's because it revolutionized gaming. People mocked motion controls of the Wii at first. I remember it clearly. Yeah, people were mocking it, calling it silly. They called it the Wiimote, the Wii remote. Of course, everyone adopted it. It's just easier to say Wiimote, but but yeah, people mocked it. But after the Wii became a smashing success, like one of the most best-selling consoles of all time, it didn't take long for PlayStation and Xbox to try and come up with their own motion controls. Yeah, I distinctly remember the PlayStation creating a copycat Wiimote. It looked a bit like a magic wand to me. Yeah, they tried to do their own motion controls. And Xbox, they tried to up the ante by doing the full body control of the Kinect. Yeah, okay, all right, here's this, if anyone ever does a tier-free sub, they can get a picture of my hand, okay, of my hand. All they get to see is my hand. Yeah, no worries, I understand. Yeah, for legal reasons, this is a joke. This is a joke. Legal reasons, this is a joke. But oh, thanks, I appreciate that. But yeah, motion controls. I really do think only the Wii got it right. Yeah, the copycats, the PlayStation Magic Wand. I never heard anything of it. And the Kinect, like, dude, it's dystopian. How do you know that she was using her elbows at the time, dude? And yeah, the ants in your pants where she's moving about like that. Like, how did you know that? How did you know? Ugh, that is creepy right there, dude.
That one was good. That last picture was good. That looked like I was trying enough. But I was a little bit nonchalant with it. Fill up my badge. Who is this freak? Oh, I could not have guessed that. It's like a chipmunk. I thought it was a frog. So this is not an adventure, Kinect. This is Wii Sports. Who's swinging around in there? Oh, we see him in 3D. That was our reward. Record your living statue. Would you like to bring it to life with your voice and movement? Absolutely, yes, I would. Ayo!
Is she dabbing?
I'm dabbing.
Dabbing.
Heyo!
Uh-huh.
I'm dabbing.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to dab with a creature with no arms. My bad. His mouth has changed. Look, his mouth moves when I talk. Does it know when I'm actually talking or if I just move my mouth like I'm talking? No. So he's listening.
Oh,
and that's
dude.
much scarier, isn't it?
Oh my god, wait, what? The mouth only moves when she's talking? If she opens her mouth without... Dude, not even the VTuber model does that. Like, I can move my mouth without talking, The VTuber model picks that up. But this creepy dude fading in and out of existence. He knows if she's talking or not, dude. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, just watch in a few years, in the dystopia nightmare we're all heading for. Just watch. Soon there's gonna be Kinect in every single home. It'll be mandatory. You're not allowed to say no. You need to Kinect in your home, and you can't just mouth off. It'll know. Dude, how does he know? What the heck?
Now that I know it's just mini games, maybe I can just do like free play. I don't need to be challenged. This is actually very similar structure to the classic game Squeeballs for the Wii. 20,000 Leaks, River Rush. Let's try 20,000 Leaks. That sounds like a Tampax commercial. What could this be? What are they talking about? Leaks? Plug leaks? Wait, change avatar. Can I not be this man? Okay. No, I didn't. Here's the thing. You have to be like quick about your choices because it just does it as long as you have your hand. Oh my god, leak. What? I don't think this is how it works. And stop taking pictures. Oh, step on it.
Oh, there we
This
go.
is dumb.
I'm not trying to fix 15 leaks like that.
I look like I'm lost. So what's fun? Explore the rapids and clouds. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, can I change my avatar again for real? Just give me the bob. Give me her. I need to at least feel represented by this weird ghost.
Yeah, there you go. She's fairly similar to you, right?
I'm leaning. Okay, this I can do. Lean.
Yeah, lean. Lean
Can I
too.
like lean forward?
Lean
Speed.
forward. Yeah, I can lean too.
Okay, they took a picture of me going off the jump because they want me to be like, ah! Woo!
Uh-oh.
I don't know how I need more height. Oh, this water looks crisp and clean. This is the stance we need. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah! This one I can get with, guys. Woo! I don't know if that is helping me. Oh, wait. They had me jump at the beginning. Let me try it again. No, because I look like I'm going fast there. Let me do that again. Now potentially jumping. Step to steer. We're not even leaning. We're stepping, we're jumping.
Oh, she had to step, not jump.
That's way too much effort. They're trying to get a picture of me jumping. They're trying to blackmail me. I feel a little bit like I'm on.
It's funny because the Wii balance board, you're not supposed to jump on that. So Xbox went in like the opposite direction because there's no balance board for you to step on. But I don't know, I was randomly thinking that if you have a Wii balance board, I think they specifically requested don't jump on it.
I'm on some roaring rapids, I can't even lie to you. I feel a little bit like I'm really on the river. And let me tell you, impeccable balance I've got. Because look at me standing upright in this raft. When have you seen this? Oh, 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 oh. This is epic, this is epic.
You got it going, you got it going.
You got your jumping pick, okay? Are you happy? Fast. I don't even know, actually, if that makes me go faster. Wow, wow, wow. I'm 3 feet off the ground. Do you see that height? I'm flying. I think I know what the bubbles one is gonna be. I'm gonna try Reflex Ridge. And it changes my avatar back in between. This is Wipeout. Sidestep, avoid. Jump for speed. Dude, I am banging all over my walls and stuff. I cannot imagine playing this with another person. You'd be straight up like fighting each other, whether you wanted to or not. Oh, pull. Duck.
Yeah, it makes me think of how much space you need for these motion controls to play with friends. Because even on the Wii, you know, they were ahead of their time. They advised you be standing 6 feet apart from each other, so you don't actually hit each other with the Wiimotes, right? Yeah, because you know the Wiimote it was no joke, dude. But there's pictures of people flinging Wiimotes at their TV screens and breaking the TV screen, right? If you're playing a motion control game, you gotta have space for each other.
Sidestep. Sidestep.
Sidestep.
Duck.
You do it? Yep.
Easiest
Play
thing
longer
I've ever
home. Play
done.
longer home.
Oh, we're turning around.
Oh, X-Force, X-Force.
This is a very complex mechanism. I forgot about jumping for speed. Let me do that. This is really building anticipation. I don't like the elevator part. It's a little scary.
Oh.
Faster.
Right,
Okay.
you duck.
Under.
And hop up.
Over.
And duck again. Stay ducking.
Under.
Yeah, we can play along at home.
Oh
Hop
my
up.
God.
And duck.
That's so
And duck again. Hop up. And duck.
Ow! Ow,
And they
my
say
legs.
VTuber
Hey
can play
guys,
along,
did you
right?
know if you jump 3 times in
Oh,
a
here we
row,
go.
it's over? Did you know
Dodge your
actually it's
side.
really
And
fucking
duck.
hard to
Oops,
jump
stuck again.
3 times
Dodge
in
your
a
side.
row? What is
Dodge the other
this, a game
side.
for
Duck.
athletes? Ow, my legs. I don't want to think about the pictures in this. They pick the most humiliating moments. Oh God. Oh God. Hang on.
You need water after that.
One of the most exciting examples that Microsoft had when they were presenting the idea of the Kinect and what it could do was a little boy that lived inside your Xbox.
I'd like you to meet a boy called Milo.
Why, you may ask? Well, so you could play with a little boy. His name was Milo. This is a picture of him looking dejected on a swing. A lot of people have seen the E3 demo.
Hi, Milo. How you doing?
Hi, Claire. You okay?
Actually, I'm a bit nervous.
Oh my god, dude, this is sending me. I'm like I was there, Gandalf. I was there 3,000 years ago. I remember seeing all this live at E3. What a trip down memory lane. Gosh, do any of you remember E3? Oh my god, it's not a thing anymore. Fortunately, COVID completely killed it off, along with like other factors. But yeah, oh my gosh, dude, I saw this like live back in the day. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's another thing I heard about the Kinect. That it wasn't very reliable, unlike the Wiimote. I've never once had an issue with Wiimote, but I've heard of people just having trouble with their Kinects, dude. But oh my god, all this, dude. I am flashing back, dude. I'm flashing back. This was like back in the day, man. I am turning to dust as we speak. Okay, I was there.
You? Nervous? I don't believe it.
Because it's very funny to watch. It's very clearly a pre-rendered video that this actress is just reacting to.
Well, you're good at drawing. Well, here, I'll have a go. Right. There we go. What do you think?
Orange.
So naturally this raised some questions about like,
Yeah. Oh my
can it really do that? This was actually a project of Peter Molyneux.
Everyone who's experienced it The hairs are standing up on the back of the head.
who was also the creator of Fable and Black and White, which is a crazy throwback. Black and White, for some reason, was one of the few CD-ROMs I had as a kid, and I played the shit out of that even though I didn't really fully understand it, and it also has kind of a strange, dreamlike, menacing vibe. Anyway, my point is this is a man of many...
Oh man, and Fable. Gosh, do you guys remember Fable? Yeah, the very first Fable back in the day? Oh my gosh. Yeah. It was pre-rendered. It's all acting. But gosh, I remember me and my friends being all whoo back in the day. Yeah, but back then we're dumb kids. We didn't realize.
wacky ideas. So Peter says, okay, haters, watch me. I'm gonna prove that it's real. A year later, at a TED Talk, and he shows up to the TED Talk with an actual playable demo.
This is Dimitri. Dimitri, just waggle your arm around. Now you notice he's sitting. There are no controllers. He is just going to use his hand, his body, and his voice. He's discovering the garden. You're helping him discover the garden by just pointing out these snails.
Wow.
This demo, in my opinion, is not really much more interesting. It's very clearly just on rails, like Milo's walking around the yard and you're waving your hand around to crush snails. I didn't make it. I didn't decide to do that to the snails. You ask Peter about that. Some of you may recognize me from my previous gig, Dora the Explorer. It kind of reminds me of an episode of that.
Do you see the mountain?
As Peter explains in the TED Talk, it's actually also a really interesting study of...
I thought I was going in a direction about open world back in the day. We're like, oh, do you see that mountain? You can walk to that mountain. Yeah, I can certainly believe that, you know, but 15 years ago, this was mind-blowing.
Of the differences between the genders.
If you are a boy, it's snails. If you're a girl, it's butterflies. Because what we found was that girls hate snails. Men, more than women, tend to be more competitive here. They're fine.
I mean, is he wrong? I mean, I wouldn't hurt a snail. I would never hurt a snail. No, they're kind of disgusting. You know, I don't look at them. I'd rather look at a butterfly. Yeah. Here in the States, Dora. Yeah, her name is Dora. You know, Dora the Explorer. In Russia, she's called Dasha. Cool. Yeah. I wouldn't say I hate snails. I don't really hate snails. No, but you know, I think that they're kind of gross. You know, they're kind of gross. So I would definitely rather see a butterfly than a snail. And about boys being more competitive. Yeah, I think that's also kind of true. I mean, a girl. Oh, if some girl, if she squishes a snail, she's just a monster, man. Plus, that's also kind of gross. You know, a snail is gross, and squishing it gets snail juice all over you. If a girl squishes a snail, she's straight up a psychopath, dude. And about men being more competitive than women, it's true. I mean, if you look at competitive gaming circles, you know, the vast majority of competitive gamers are males. Oh my gosh, Kashkadika, no. I think it's also just women in general don't really like competition that much. Women compete with each other, not against other men, right? Oh my gosh.
They're fine with teaching Milo for the first few throws, but then they want to beat Milo. Where women, they're more nurturing.
Because we learned that women hate snails and are less interested in besting the little boy they're playing with for some reason. What it seemed like Peter was trying to convince us of through these demos was that Milo was going to be a fully aware AI boy that could react to what you were doing in real time.
A real, living being in a computer.
Which, if you ever tried to use any kind of voice recognition tech in 2010, you know was completely impossible for the time. But it's also just not even what the Kinect was for. Like, it's just an input device. So I guess I really have to credit Peter for his imagination in looking at the Kinect, which is...
Yeah, the idea was there. Isn't that pretty much what they're trying to do with ChatGPT and stuff? Or Claude, or Grok, you know, DeepSeek, all these, you know, these these language learning machines that they call, you know, AI, your AI companion, you know, co-pilot and stuff. There's a Russian streamer named Snail. Oh, she's braver than I am. I could never name myself after a snail. But yeah, to think that the idea was there as far back as 2010, and even further back than that, to have, you know, a digital buddy in a way, you know, to have, you know, some computer being that, you know, was like your friend. They tried to pioneer that with Milo here, to react to you in real time. He'd be your friend, your childhood friend, you know, until you grow up, but he won't. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you want an AI buddy that reacts to you in real time, yeah, you definitely need something very, very powerful. Yeah, to think that the idea was there that far back.
It's basically just a fancy camera and saying, I see a little boy in there. There's a little boy in there and I'm gonna get him out. So anyway, it all turned out to be fake. The game itself, as far as it got developed, would have been extremely scripted. I think the more interesting question about Milo is why and who is he for? Kids? Adults? What Peter has said since this whole debacle is that at the time his son was about 7 years old, he was watching his son grow up.
There was this moment where you realize you're crafting, inspiring a human being.
And he wanted to transmit that magical parenting emotion through a video game. I think it's very interesting the way he describes this, not as like discovering who your child is, but like sculpting and shaping them.
You're actually sculpting a human being here.
You would have your own personal boy. So Peter is making this kind of parenting analogy, making it seem like this is a game for adults. Apparently even a lot of the devs, after working on this thing for several years, were still a little bit confused about who the audience was. There was a lot of very understandable anxiety in the office about a couple of scenes in particular. One was the one that they showed in the E3 demo, where the lady appears to show Milo a drawing, and he's supposed to understand what the drawing is of. As you can imagine, maybe they wouldn't want people to show Milo a drawing of anything in the world. But there was also another...
You know what, that's also true. That's also true. Because people are jerks, okay? People are jerks. You'll take something wholesome and fun, and then, you know, people will just ruin it by drawing something inappropriate. Like even today, people with ChatGPT, you know, they'll bully the poor AI by saying something completely inappropriate that they know that the chatbot isn't allowed to interact with, just to try and jailbreak it and stuff. Yeah, oh my gosh, I don't know. Yeah, but that's just so bizarre to think about it. Just having your own like digital child that you sculpt yourself. Like you know, some people are gonna be weird about it. It's an unfortunate truth of the world. Pragmata, I think Pragmata does it right. You know, it inspires a paternal, you know, maternal feeling of affection for this little digital child that you want to protect. Something similar happened with The Walking Dead, the Telltale Walking Dead game with Lee and Clementine, where you know you have this little child that you want to protect because you know it's just the right thing to do. So it's something that's been around for a while, where you just, you know, you have a digital child and you love him like a real child. Human psychology is weird, dude. Like why are we like this? Why?
Planned scene, which I imagine had to be necessary, in which you help Milo get dressed. Lucky for us, none of these questions had to be answered because it was canceled. And for Milo's sake, I like to imagine he's still out there somewhere on a hard drive, uncorrupted by the general public, skipping stones into eternity. So for that first game, I thought I had space, but I was still knocking my hands on the walls and shit. So as you can see, I've dismantled everything. They were really serious about, like, you may need to move furniture in the instructions. And what I think they actually meant by that is you don't need furniture anymore, because you're going to be spending all your free time playing Xbox Connect, standing in an empty room. We're going to start with Connectimals. I don't know if I'm going to be the animals. I don't know if I'm taking care of the animals. I do know there's a funky little guy that says, hello, as soon as it starts. Hello. The first time this started up, I thought that was supposed to be the Tiger Cub's voice. Hello. Oh, I'm flying. Look at this beautiful island. Zaboomafoo.
Oh.
That's funny because, like, he's gonna grow up to be a predator that would kill that lemur. Kill him and tear him to shreds. This is kind of really cute. I can't even lie. They're really cute. That's me coming in the plane. I've just paid $5,000 for the full Tiger King.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, I've heard about that a lot. That so many male gamers playing Pragmata that they felt the surge of paternal instincts coming out. That makes sense because the protagonist of Pragmata, Hugh, yeah, he and Diana form a very strong bond over the course of the game. Yeah, actually, wait, no, I'll stop there. I'm not gonna spoil the ending. I just realized I probably shouldn't spoil the ending, but you know, it's a completely wholesome tale all the way. It's good to try and inspire people to be parents in a way, right? To show how good it is to raise a child and all that. But yeah, it is a fascinating concept. She paid $5,000 for the full Tiger King experience.
Welcome to Lemur.
I don't like this guy. And what is he? He's a fairy? He's like a bumblebee rat.
We call this the bonding circle. It's a very special place.
There's lore to Connectimals. Do I pick one? Okay, I'm shopping. I'm shopping for my exotic pet. They're like all trying to impress me. This makes me feel bad. Cheetah, tiger, I love that they can all use the same 3D model, and isn't that beautiful? I'm going with the African leopard. Is that okay? Are you guys judging me? No. God forbid I picked the wrong one. I choose you. Hi, buddy.
Reach out with both your hands and give it a good pet.
Oh, hi.
Cheers.
Oh, I'm petting. Oh, I'm sticking my fingers in your eyes. Ah. Oh, I can move around. Technology is incredible. Oh, you're fogging up my glasses. Ew, that's disgusting.
Oh
Can I return you? I will name you. Oh, I have to say it? Sneeze.
Oh, I like that. We are all so glad you came. Yippee!
You have to pick your own digital pet now. Oh my gosh. That's the perfect way to describe Pragmata, the game developed in Japan to combat the low birth rate. Hopefully it's working. Hopefully it's working, right? Yeah, I definitely recommend you always check out Pragmata, you know, see trailers and stuff. It's a really, really great game. It's a really great game. I love it.
Yippee! The cub
So now
already
you got
knows
your
where we're
pet
going.
here.
Just follow us, and we're getting really close. Slobbery.
He just keeps, I mean, I wonder if they have different personalities. Like, is that just him?
Are you two ready to start learning some tricks?
Yes.
Jump in the air.
Oh, they're making me jump again. More.
When you do it,
That's the best he could do?
now spin in place.
In a way,
Look at
I
Dizzy
am
now.
him. He is me.
Ever done a star jump before?
Way ahead of you.
Like this. The aim of this contest is to knock over as many Skittles as possible.
I already know.
Skittles.
Not the ones at the bottom. The ones at the top will follow. Where the hell are they going?
You just gotta clean all
Lower.
that up,
Okay,
dude.
what if we just go wild?
Line up your...
Wait, let's clean you.
That's one dirty rascal.
Don't say that about my boy. Wait, why is he dirty? Wait, what happened to you? What were you doing while I was throwing pigs? Ooh, this. Let's drive this. Oh, there's a little guy in it.
Imagine you have a steering wheel in front of you. Push both hands forward.
Why is this fun? Wait, I should sell my couch. I don't need a couch when I have this.
Ride the remote control car around the course as quickly as you can.
Full steam ahead. The way I'm locked
Can you
in.
imagine Mario Kart motion controls, dude?
Do you see my stance? You see how I'm
got a
squatted
little
right
Mario
now?
Kart setup
They didn't
with
tell
those
me to
motion
squat.
controls.
And look at Sneeze, he's balanced so perfectly.
We just like this one.
We did it! So is there any kind of education program here, or is it just all playing all day? When are we doing our times tables? What did that mean? Hi, Sneeze. I love you, but you just exist inside this machine. I'll never really get to hug you.
Hey!
I'm having an existential moment. Can we get this bug off my screen?
Meow. You can now visit the island shop.
Okay, tell me about that. What kind of loot can I get? Oh, furniture. Oh, well, I don't care about toys for Sneeze. Let's look at the furniture. I think we're gonna need that.
Wanna buy it?
Another bizarre feeling, isn't it? That, you know, you get this little pet that you nurture and love so much, but it'll exist in a digital place. It's never gonna be like a real pet. You know, you can't pet the leopard like you can a real cat, right? That's still a bizarre feeling, isn't it?
I don't care about toys for Sneeze. Let's look at the furniture. I think we're gonna need that.
Wanna buy it?
Yes. I'm gonna actually get him some meat. I kind of secretly think every virtual pet game should have actual stats and consequences for like if you don't feed the pet. Seeing my Tamagotchi dead on the ground was a learning experience for me that I never learned from actually, because it always ended up dead on the ground. Can I see that painting?
Oh my gosh, who else also had Tamagotchis back in the day? Gosh, I remember that. Yeah, you know, a game should help it try and teach you and stuff. Learn about responsibility. If video games are good in that way for many things. Yeah, video games improve your memory, your coordination, things like that. Video games can also teach you responsibility if you like.
On my wall. Get this ancient stone tablet out of here. I got something better. Get that ancient priceless artifact the heck out of my room.
That really pulls the room together.
Not only did Microsoft say get rid of all your furniture, they also said you're gonna let your kids use a basketball indoors. The game is called NBA Baller Beats. So the entire concept of the game is a bunch of real copyrighted music. Future Mem, have fun editing this one. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I really wanna try it. So that's your problem. Like, do I look normal holding the ball? Wait, how do you hold a
before the
ball?
music.
No, you do it like this, right? I mean, that's something you really got to give up, I guess, when you're playing Kinect games, is looking normal. I feel like I was told as a kid that you're not supposed to, like, hit it with your palm, you hit it with the tips of your fingers. We're off to an okay start, because I know something. Also, don't tell me if this ball is deflated. I don't want to know about that. Exercise caution when playing this game indoors. You may lose control of the ball. The thing is, though, it's okay, because you already got rid of all your furniture. Wow, look at me. I look really nonchalant, don't I? I like that you can see my bob. It makes me look like I'm like an empty profile picture silhouette, because the bob really emphasizes the circularness of my head.
Oh my God.
Team select. Guys, I don't know a thing. I don't know a thing about a team. I'm gonna be doing this based on logo. Cavaliers I'm liking because it has a Nuggets. I love the sound of that. I'm not gonna pass up on a team called the Nuggets. Otherwise, I was just gonna choose one with a basketball on it because that seems relevant. Tell me how to play. Yeah, interactive tutorial sounds like exactly what I need.
The key to scoring in baller beats is by timing your dribbles and skill moves to the beat. Dribble tokens move down towards the hit zone, which tells you when to time your dribbles.
Okay,
Your
it's
basketball
Guitar
should hit
Hero,
the
but with
ground when the hit zone
basketball.
flat. Try and hit 10 consecutive dribble tokens.
Okay. I have rhythm.
Is this like DDR?
Oh, they're fast. Oh no.
DDR, but you got time up a basketball, dude. What the heck?
Well, you gotta let me get into the rhythm of it. Why would they start me out so quick? Is this just, can everybody dribble a ball that fast?
Can you dribble a ball that fast? Oh my gosh.
I'm noticing a problem. I have to be staring at the ball. I have to be looking down in order to aim my hand at the ball. So I am not looking at the screen.
It's just like Lesson by DJ.
This is not a good song to do this.
You know what? Don't match the rhythm with your eyes. So the rhythm with your soul.
It's like a little jazz solo. Like, you gotta give me something with some bass in it. Because you gotta be able to hear what the beat is over the cacophony of a basketball in your living room.
You increase your multiplier by successfully performing consecutive skill moves. Each successful skill move increases the multiplier up to a maximum of 8 times. If you fail to hit the bank move, skill move combo, the first move
Okay, so
is worth
this is
its
like
normal
a
value.
boom,
The second
boom.
move
This is like
to
the
the other
one
Twice its
DDR
delay.
game with the motion control
The third
dancing.
is worth 3 times.
Only
its
I may
only
get
it
in a
only did
fatal
it for Wii
accident
mode, not a
today.
There
basketball.
will be 5 skill moves for you to attempt. Try to hit every
Trying to do
single
that with
one.
basketball, that is
The speed.
that's really unique. That's unique.
Where's beginner mode? The speed that it starts is really funny. This is a tutorial.
Oh no.
Don't sweat the technique.
Don't sweat the technique.
That concludes the tutorial.
I think we're gonna want to take this to the court. NBA court. Rookie.
Rhythm game
Absolutely,
combined with
I'm a rookie.
basketball.
I
That
know
is
my
really
place
unique.
with this. I think I'm actually
Very
underqualified
unique.
to have
Gosh.
inserted this disc at all, from what I'm seeing. Not Bangarang. Not Bangarang, they have it. You know exactly what fucking era this game came out in. Skrillex, will you let me post this? Don't copyright strike me, Skrillex. The Denver Nuggets playing Bangarang by Skrillex. Let's go.
The music is also a big time capsule, isn't it? You could just tell by what songs are
do the
available,
fast
what songs, what licensed tracks are
You
in
guys
the
just have to
game.
imagine. You have to imagine Skrillex playing right now. And the
Just get the
thing
hang of it,
about the
just get the
rhythm
hang of
is
it
you
there.
actually don't even need to hear the actual rhythm of the song because what I'm doing has nothing to do with it anyway. I'll sing it. There you go. I'm doing it.
You're allowed to vocalize it, just don't play it on stream.
Okay, we're lining up for a crossover. You guys ready? Boom, boom, boom.
God, God. Yeah, how about that? It's fire.
Yeah, so, if anybody wants lessons, just hit me up. And you too could be getting half of 1 star.
So, was the Kinect the future of gaming?
Was it?
I think Milo's loving father Peter said it best.
I want to smoke what I smoke, I want to drink what I drink, I don't want to prance around like a twat.
So the Kinect can only really sense pretty large body movements. I think you saw how large those body movements I was doing really were. Which means, unfortunately, you can only make games for it where you're making large body movements, which is exhausting. Like, I'm not in the worst shape. I come on here and I make a fool of myself, but I go to the gym. Let's sit with that. I can do okay with a little cardio, but this is literally, it's a full body workout. This is not a gaming device where you can game for like a couple hours. This is a 10-minute exercise. And I can't help but think that if you're interested in making the same full body movements that you would playing an actual sport, that maybe you would just go play that actual sport.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest criticism of motion games and like that. That, you know, if you can be doing all this movement anyway, you might as well play the actual sport. That's probably why motion games for the Xbox and PlayStation didn't take off like they should have. At least not the full body motion games. Yeah. And why dancing motion games are better than the sports motion games. Because dancing, you know, you don't need a lot of movements, you know. Even here in this chair, I could just, yeah, you know, and that's motion, that's dancing. Yeah, doing actual sports movements, actual running in your home, yeah, that's, you know, that's just it. That's just it, you know. Might as well play the real thing.
I will give it points for accuracy over the Wii, which pretty much registers the same shaking to mean anything you want. You probably cannot cheat at Just Dance in this one. Wait, especially because it tracks your legs. I can't imagine. This thing probably has you doing the Rasputin for real. Nobody was really doing that for real. Let's come clean. Let's come clean. Who was doing the Rasputin for real? It's just a prime example of making something because you can and not really asking why. Just because a piece of technology is interesting at first glance doesn't actually make it useful. But fear not, we've actually got tech guys telling us all the time what the future is. And one of them's gotta be right eventually.
That was a good video. That was a really good video. Yeah, that's also true. You know, for dancing, you gotta love dancing. Yeah. For sports, it's hit and miss when it comes to rhythm games.
Peter Molyneux. I'm just gonna record like 6 takes of me saying that name and then look up after which is the right one.
That's a good video there. I like that. Yeah, that is a big crux of, you know, technology like this, you know. They come up with all these ideas, but they never ask why, you know. They just do it just because, you know, because they can. You know, your scientists are so obsessed with whether they could and never asked to say if they should, right? Well, that was that video there, recommended by Pikachu's. It was a great video, but I was quite glad to see it.